Having talked much of this week about the history of hip hop and each of these different types of dances, I wanted to take some time today to talk about the fact that hip hop in general is not easy for classically trained dancers to adjust to. I speak from experience. So, most of us who have been raised classically trained in ballet, tap, jazz, what have you, we're used to being very, very rigid. We are told what to do, when to do it, how to do it, how high, how low, and there is no in between. You do what your instructor or choreographer says on a dime when they say it. Then we get to hip hop. We have spent so much time being this rigid and detail oriented that we get to hip hop and we're like, wait, what? We're allowed to have a bit more self expression. We're not jumping into character for something else. We're not being told specifically what we have to do. We are given parameters for each of the different styles of dance. But as I mentioned throughout the week, it's about self expression. It took me a long time to be able to go from ballet or tap into the hip hop realm and not be an awkward turtle. And so I encourage those of you who are cross training, understand that it is a very different realm and it is going to put you outside of your comfort zone. It is going to put you in a zone where you have to deal with more improv. You have to actually find a way to express yourself. And it's okay, you're going to make mistakes along the way. That means you have to keep working. And I really strongly challenge you to dig really deep and process your expressions and make it come out in your dances. And that's going to, in turn, really be advantageous for some of your other styles too, because it makes you more well-rounded as a dancer. Now again, you also have to play a little bit of that part. So that does not mean when you go into a hip hop class that you should be wearing a leotard and tights. That is not appropriate for that style. And so you do need to take certain things into consideration. Again, it does take time. Have patience with yourself and don't be afraid to branch out. Practicing in front of a mirror and making those mistakes on your own, like, it is going to take you a long time practicing each of these things, and over time it does get better. I really promise you. Again, speaking from experience, it took me quite some time to be able to go from the classically trained world into the street hip hop world, but it's doable. I will see you tomorrow.